Hello and welcome to episode number 3 of Kooky Club. I am here with my best friend and collaborator, Mr. Sam Burgess.
Hello.
aka also director of the It's So Strange music video. And oh, wait a second. Wait. I think I need to add something in.
I think you might have to. Whoa!
Whoa! Crazy.
How did that happen?
I don't know. But yeah, welcome to this special It's So Strange edition of Kooky Club. But yeah, in today's episode, we're just going to be talking mainly about the music video of It's So Strange. The song It's So Strange. Everything It's So Strange related. But yeah, right, let's get this started. So, you were in the last episode, but reintroduce yourself. Who are you?
I am Sam Burgess. I am the bass player for Ollie Harris and help write some tunes sometimes and produce them. And I also directed the music video for It's So Strange.
And many other music videos.
And do most of the content and stuff as well. With Ida Rondalen, who helps out as well. Yeah.
Yes. So, the first segment, as always, we're going to be talking about our Kooky Picks, which is either a song, album, or just a film or anything like that. I think you're going to pick a film today, you said?
Yeah, as I directed the music video, I thought maybe a film would be more appropriate.
Where we just basically put a recommendation in for people to look up if they want to. But yeah, what is your film, Sam?
I'm trying to think what I've seen recently, what's come out recently. I'd say Friendship, the Tim Robinson film with Paul Rudd.
Okay.
The one I recommended to you, but it literally just came out in the cinemas in the UK. I think it was out in America like 3 months ago. But it's one of the funniest films you'll ever see if you love kind of awkward.
Who else has it got in it?
Paul Rudd, Tim Robinson, Kate Mara's in it as well, who was Invisible Woman in Fant Forstick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a really, really funny film and a real deep look into male friendship and how people can get obsessed with friendship sometimes and trying to be better versions of themselves, or what they think are better versions of themselves. But it's a little A24 comedy film and it's definitely worth a watch. It's very funny.
Okay.
What's your kooky pick of the week, Oliver?
My kooky pick of the episode or the week, I don't know what. I don't know.
It doesn't go that regular.
My pick.
A month.
Every month at the minute, yeah. My kooky pick at the moment, I was going to say, because it was quite influential for when I was making the song and everything I'm writing at the moment for the EP or we're finishing doing, is the album The Ballad of Darren by Blur. And especially the song Barbaric. Is it? Yeah, it's Barbaric. It is Barbaric, yeah. The song Barbaric by Blur off The Ballad of Darren. I just love how, like, on the album, I think the album's brilliant anyway. Like, it's one of the only, like, it's the first album I've really gotten into of Blur, which you showed me.
Yeah, well, that was the first I got into of Blur.
Yeah, which is weird.
And then,
but, there's songs on that like Ballad, the Ballad is really good as well. But Barbaric, there's just such an honesty to it, and I love the kind of guitar part during the chorus and the kind of changing of the chords and it's quite weirdly arranged, but like all of Blur stuff kind of is. It's really like clever pop songs. And very English sounding.
Yeah, there's more kind of drum machines and stuff on the Ballad of Darren, which I really like.
It sounds like a band in a room playing it. I mean, we watched the film, didn't we? So
the
which is really brilliant. But especially for It's So Strange, the kind of chorus, I took heavy inspiration from that song. Yeah. But yeah, I just think the album generally is quite an honest take on what Damon Albarn was kind of going through at the time, which is quite, you can hear it in a lot of the songs, and especially like St. Charles Square. Which is just very cool. I love that a lot.
Yeah, I just love how honest it is. I mean, where it's kind of depicting his relationship with him and his, ex-wife now or girlfriend, whatever he had going on.
There's that clip in the film when they're listening to, what's the song? It's like the acoustic song with the guitar. I can't remember it. I've got it on vinyl.
I think it's Avalon or something like that.
And he just sat there crying, like when they're listening to the playback of the album. He just sat there crying.
You can see he really poured his heart into it, and it's really, him being honest.
It was made like a proper album vibe though. Like it was done like quite cohesively, I think, in time, which is quite rare for a lot of records now. But brilliant album, brilliant record.
You should listen to it. It's very good.
You should listen to it. I mean, they are a massive band, so it's not really like indie pick.
Not a lot of people have actually listened to that album, I don't think.
Have they not?
Yeah, it's not rated very highly.
Oh, I think it's brilliant.
Which is strange.
I think it's one of their best, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
because it made me go back and listen to all the old Blur stuff, and because I'd never really looked at it before, which is quite strange anyway, because of I love British sounding music, but that album is so good.
Can we do one where you don't fumble with math, just have it open?
Yeah.
Because if we want to cut fast, then we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Go further down. There. Yeah. And go.
Okay, so let's start talking about. Alright, so let's start talking about. Sorry, I'm starting again. Okay, so let's start talking about. Okay, let's start talking about. Okay.
I'm gonna keep that in.
Okay, so let's start talking. Let's start talking about. It's So Strange, the song. Can you remember how it began? I can kind of remember how it began. I think I wrote it.
You kind of started writing it individually.
January time, I think.
Yeah, I kind of came into it a bit later on, once you kind of had a solid idea of what it was going to be.
I had like really rough drums on it, and did I put bass on it, or did I leave that for you?
No, I think you left that for me, or you might have done a really basic.
It started out a lot slower as well, because I listened to like a demo of it the other day on my phone. It sounded a lot slower, but then as soon as you came onto it, you were basically like slap some chorus on.
I could very much hear the Cure vibes and the kind of childlike lyrics in a way.
Well, everyone has always said like, recently that the stuff we do is like at the minute is quite Cure-like. So then I was just like, this is actually probably the most Cure-sounding song, just in the kind of chord progression and the jangly guitars and stuff, and the drums, to be honest, as well. But we were just like, you know what? Let's just fully do it. Like,
why not?
Just go for it. We've not fully done that before. But yeah, it started out like that. It's a bit more of a personal song, I'd say, maybe. Like,
yeah, I think it's your most honest piece of work yet. I mean, you normally kind of go into characters and.
Well, I did, but in the music video.
Yeah, well, we kind of flipped it round for once, because normally with the music videos, it's very performance based and personal, and you're kind of playing a character in the music, but it's kind of reverse. This is a love song, the first Ollie Harris love song. The first
Ollie Harris love song.
Which is crazy.
Which is cool.
So I never thought it would happen, to be honest.
I always said for years, I was like, I cannot write a love song, I cannot do it. And I was just like, you know what, I think this is the one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we recorded it basically in this room here, which is my my garage, which we've converted into a little mini studio space, which is where we've done the other singles and stuff from that we put out, and the upcoming things that we've got coming. And it took probably like, I think maybe like a month or something to get together. It got mixed by a guy I know called Riley Spencer, who did a really good job on it. I just sent him over the stems and stuff, because like previously we've just kind of mixed and produced it all ourselves, so it's made the process go a lot quicker. And yeah, I'm trying to think what else. All Harvey's guitar parts and stuff were all like, he used like a variety of electric guitars in the chorus, and then also like lap steel. I parted my songs that I quite like to normally, if you listen to a lot of them, they've always either got some sort of slide guitar in them at some point.
Really?
Really, yeah. Some sort of slidey, weird, modulated thing. But also like, I love putting a 12-string on everything. 12 strings are good.
It sounds great, so.
It does actually. Yeah. Which actually, I've been playing this new 12-string I've got live, which is an Eastman, because I was like, I play my 12-string so much, I need to invest in getting a really good one. And you went with me to bed. We went to bed. Was it Bedford?
It was.
No, Stevenage.
It was Old Town Stevenage. Yeah.
Yeah, Coda in Stevenage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I was like, I've saved some money up. I'm gonna go and find a really good 12-string. It's like it's a jumbo one, so it's got more of a resonant sound. But anyway, that's what I've been using live for the song.
Yeah.
On the actual record, I used it's not
cheaper.
It's like it's actually my first ever guitar that I've
really
my actual own personal guitar. It's a 12-string that my dad got me for my birthday, like probably like pushing like 8 years ago or something. I don't know, quite a while. But I've always it's always been an absolute pain in the ass to play at gigs that guitar because it just goes out of tune so quickly. But I just love the way 12-strings sound on records, and this one I think really fitted it.
Probably the Bowie influence.
Yeah, definitely.
More than anything.
Well, this song I was kind of going like the kind of vibe of the songs we're doing at the minute. If you probably can't tell on the record and stuff, you've got like the kind of T-Rex 70s influence, but I'm like a massive fan of David Bowie, as everyone knows, and I talk about it all the time. But a lot of the kind of percussiveness in the kind of acoustic guitar playing, he always used to just play a 12-string, so I'm like, maybe I should just put 12 strings on everything, because I like that sound. It's quite a weird, chorusy kind of bright sound. The drums in the song, we did that also in this room, the room next door, which is like a little bit between the kitchen of the house, my mum's house.
The rehearsal space.
The rehearsal space.
If
room.
you can call it that.
Yeah, it's in the garage still.
Yeah.
But we literally just did like a really close-knit drum recording of Ned. And like, I basically just took what he played and then resampled stuff over the top of it. So it's got a much better sound to it. So like a bit more consistency and stuff. But a lot of it is, it's all played live. Like all the keys and stuff like that. We programmed bits in, but like that we made sure we actually played the bits, not just like sequencing in them. Yeah. But so that like it's all based on performance.
Live and it feels,
Yeah. Well, I was also listening to like production wise, obviously like The Cure, you can hear that in it, and a bit of Bowie and stuff. But like the way that I wanted to kind of take the tangibility of it is make it a bit more like, not yacht rocky, but like a bit more like real old sounding, like with sounds, but a bit woozy still. So like I was listening to like production wise, like a lot of the Being Funny in a Foreign Language 1975 album, a lot of the way they did their kind of drums and they did their like the synth parts and the guitar parts, and like obviously like the guitar part. Well, that's what I say about the Blur song as well. Like the guitar part and that chorus, I said to Harvey, I was like, I think we need something a bit similar to that Barbaric thing, and he just came up with it. It's kind of a bit Smithsy actually as well.
Yeah, I'd say.
Harvey's quite good at that. He makes quite good catchy guitar riffs for choruses and different parts of the song.
Do you not need to move over that way a bit more?
You need to come this way because we need.
Because really, the middle of the frame is to be a bit. So ideally, if you could line yourselves up. One side. Yeah, well, if you just try to stay.
Okay, Sam, so this next part, I was going to take us through the process of the video because I can't remember that well. Because we did this all probably about like February, March time.
Yeah, this is gonna have to wrap my brain for this.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, where did we start with it? I mean, you kind of had the idea of having yourself be a clown.
Yeah, well, I said I wanted us and the band to all be clowns. Well, me and the band to all be clowns.
Yeah. What was the reason behind that?
It's kind of like the song itself. It's quite a emotionally like. It can be seen. It's because it's a love song, and I get funny about letting on too much about things, and I find like good juxtapositions to be quite funny or crucial to songs where maybe even the music video doesn't have any correlation to the song meaning, but it changes the meaning of the song. But anyway, I was kind of like going, I think that the song needed, it's a very personal song, so to facing that with a kind of clown face or makeup or character, it kind of like the whole thing of a clown, it's very over the top, or a mime, clown and mime. I know clowns and mimes out there. I do know that there is a difference between them. Do not cancel me. We
did a mix.
We did a mix.
Yeah.
But also I was watching a lot of I was massively into Charlie Chaplin for some reason. I got into Charlie Chaplin in January. I just randomly started watching the films. It's just the kind of over-the-top old Hollywood kind of acting, vaudevillian kind of stuff. So yeah, I had that idea. Charlie Chaplin, obviously, and then kind of clown work. We always had the idea of doing a kind of narrative story-based video that's like fully fleshed out.
Yeah. Well, we kind of came up with the whole idea for It's So Strange way before we came up with It's So Strange, because we were gonna do it for Soho.
Yeah.
But we never got around to doing the videos, so
No, we didn't.
We thought, let's repurpose it, and because that was literally gonna be you going to Soho or to this location in Soho and getting interrupted along the way by the band. Probably not as clowns. I can't really remember what the plan was for that. Or were we going to do clowns for that as well? I'm not sure.
I think it was clowns.
Oh, it might have been clowns as well. But I think it fits a lot better with It's So Strange, to be fair, with the kind of childlike nature of it, and you going to this date and trying to confess your love for someone and not being able to, and getting inconvenienced along the way by us is good fun.
Or is it someone?
Or is it something?
Or is it something? I don't know.
Who knows?
That's left up to interpretation. But so then we started planning it. We also had the idea of doing a kind of, which was also way before, the whole thing of a Bob Dylan-esque video with signs, which we just thought would be quite a fun kind of homage to do.
And it just works well with this because we made sure it wasn't particularly performance-based in the way that you're not singing into camera, we're not playing instruments, we're not technically a band in it.
Yeah.
It works as a kind of companion piece to the music video that, again, you're not performing it and you're just doing cards.
Well, the thing about that video, it's so subtle, but he's kind of doing it in a way that's quite like, it's quite an extreme thing with massive black and white cards in front of him. Yeah. But I think it makes it quite funny in this context, putting it with a clown in this situation, because it's kind of like I'm being restricted to my emotions that I'm being able to show in the video.
Yeah.
So that contrast with the whole thing of just the no overreactions or playing or acting out things massively, and just the signage is quite a funny thing.
Well, I guess now thinking about it, with Soho we kind of did a similar thing for the kind of visualizer for that you couldn't speak or you couldn't sing or
well, it's a kind of my face makeup was kind of a clowny thing to
I guess it's kind of a spiritual successor to Soho in that way.
Soho, if anyone's listened to that song, actually Soho, I must say, and it's a bit of a diversion, I'm still very happy with that song.
Yeah, I mean, we did that in basically a couple of evenings. I just came around yours,
I think we did it in one, didn't we?
I think so. It was very stripped back, and it sounds really good for how quickly we did it.
We did it in an evening, and that was literally like the week that we uploaded it. It was I'm still happy, but I think the song of that's what I'm most proud of, like the writing of it.
Yeah.
That's like.
But that's also very honest in a way of you're talking about things you love, and you love Soho.
Well, it's just things it was more of an experience thing at the time, what I was going through at the time. But I do think definitely It's So Strange. We've not spoke about that actually at all.
Yeah,
it's a spiritual successor to that song.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
It is. What's the next part? But yeah, like storyboarding and stuff. We basically Ida did like a shot list kind of a thing for it, and then
we kind of had to come up with how each band member, what they were going to be doing to you. Yeah. I mean, we had the watering can thing in the can for a long time. Yeah. We were going to do that with Soho, but then we thought, we can use it for this again.
Yeah, well, it's a bit differently done, but it's pretty much the same shot that we had, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's the same kind of idea we
just had in Cambridge, not Soho. And then all like the props and stuff for the video, we did that. We used about for all the signage. So like, I don't know if you can see it in the frame. It's probably a little bit above Sam's head.
I think you can kind of see the right way, wrong way.
A little bit.
I don't want to break it, but
yeah, it's falling to part. It's falling to bits. But But all the signage and stuff, we used probably about like 15 Sharpies just to colour it in.
Yeah, we probably did some serious damage to our lungs that day.
Yeah.
Breathing.
You think it's like very simple. That's the funny thing. We were like, oh, this is such a simple idea we can do. It's like really good, like just thing to promote the song. But then
took us a whole afternoon
and evening. We did it until like 2 a.m. the night before we went out shooting it.
That was absolutely crazy.
We had like 4 hours sleep or something, and then we did the music video.
Yeah, so we got up at like 5:30, 6ish, so we could get to the station early. So there wouldn't be people around, but
there was
Cambridge
people around.
Station on a weekend.
On a bank holiday as
Bank
well.
holiday weekend at that.
But,
There's people around.
There was people around. But it was quite fun. We did it all in a day, including the lyric video.
Yeah, somehow.
All the Instagram, like a lot of the Instagram kind of or social media content we did do on another day. Probably did another like 3 shoots of it, but
Yeah, no, well, I mean, we did another one in Cambridge. Was that after we filmed the video, or was that before?
that was after.
That was after. But we did one in Cambridge, and we did one with the cows, but that was only like an hour or so.
Yeah.
That was on a separate day.
So we did like 3 separate days of filming, which isn't actually a lot if you think about it.
No,
but we filmed a lot
of content and stuff we've done for it.
We have done a lot of
we've
it.
Done pretty well out of it.
As an artist, as like musicians now, you've got to put so much stuff out on social media just to try and get a bit of streams or attention.
Interact with our socials, please.
Yeah, please do.
Please, we're begging you.
Like, share it, save it on TikTok or Instagram.
Comment. Let
Yeah.
us know what you think, because then we can do better stuff in the future.
Exactly, and we can implement them into these kooky.
Yeah.
So maybe if you just turn around from this way, if you'd rather have it like that.
Okay, guys, we thought it would be fun or interesting, I don't know, to do a kind of a reaction watch to the It's So Strange music
reaction.
video.
Oh my. Can we use that as a thumbnail?
No.
It's So Strange reaction. We're doing that.
The It's So Strange reaction watch.
Because we've never seen this video before, and it's going to be our first reactions to it.
The first millionth.
I've at least watched this probably upwards of 100 times, because I edited it as well as directing it, so
Yeah.
it's my baby.
So we've got my laptop hooked up next to us, so we're just gonna sit through and watch the music video and dissect it. So hopefully you find this interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna press go.
Go. Wow, are you a clown or something?
Yeah. So that's the busy street we're at in Cambridge.
This is about 6 a.m.
Yep. Oh, a little fun thing. So you see that flower in the video? We parked up at the station in Cambridge, and we originally wanted to do a flower thing, but I think we forgot a flower or something. I can't remember.
I think we had a flower, but it just looked a bit rubbish.
It's a bit rubbish, yeah.
Yeah.
And then as we parked the car up, there was just this like that flower was just sat there on the middle of the floor, and I was like, you know what? Let's just use that.
It looks very cool.
It does look very cool. It's a fake flower.
Probably got lots of germs on it.
Yeah, I probably got it. Well, I've been ill recently, but
It might have been that delayed by about a month.
yeah, that's very true. Yeah, but yeah, we did that on a busy Saturday before Mother's Day. I think. Was it before Mother's Day?
I think it was the day before Mother's Day. Yeah.
English Mother's Day. So I don't know when that is. I can't remember, but quite a while ago. And yeah, I got some strange looks at me, and to be fair, there wasn't many takes. Most of the stuff in it were like 1 or 2 takes. A lot of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, ish. I mean, normally it takes a bit longer when we're filming, but you kind of got into this character really well. So I think you doing the kind of not Chaplin impression, but your kind of spin on a Chaplin character, that kind of helped you get into your zone a little bit with it.
Yeah.
And also it's really easy with Harvey and Ned, because they're really good actors, it turns out.
Yeah, they were actually quite good.
I mean, I'm in it for one shot. You know, I'm not the best actor in the world.
No, you were the best in it. You was like deadpan. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll go on to that later. There he goes.
Off on the adventure. Harvey is great in this scene, to be fair. I thought he did it really well. The cracks. That's evidence of the old Hollywood movie thing. Inspiration. There's a shot coming up here. This one. This took This took quite a while to sort out.
Yeah, well, this was probably the longest scene to film because that was kind of the most. We had the most shots in that, I think, out of all of them. Because I mean, the scene with you and Ned is about 3 shots.
Yeah.
4 shots ish. But that was multiple different camera angles and kind of working out the logistics of that. But we just did it down some kind of back alley in Cambridge and
down one of the unis.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it?
And I think this shot is the funniest of the whole video.
These 3 shots.
Because it's like building off the kind of whole like old silent film thing where you'd see. Oh yeah, we haven't spoken about this actually. The whole thing of the video rate, how we did the kind of look of it where it's a bit sped up, but to give it that old-timey look.
We didn't actually perform to the song, but I mean, when we were doing the lyric video, we slowed down the song slightly, so that everything would be slightly sped up. We did a bit of research and kind of figured out because how did they do it back in the day? Because I think it was hand-wound cameras. It was kind of inconsistent with how fast the film would run through.
Yeah, people would be going like kind of like and then fast, but then it'd like kind of be a weird stagnation of motion, which has got a cool look to it actually. It's a bit eerie, but it's quite cool.
Yeah, well, we like kind of speeding up our footage.
Well, we did that for Chameleon Man, didn't we?
Yeah, but that's more for the kind of skits look of it, if anything. But this was more to emulate the the early cinema films.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the best shot of the video, I think.
It is good.
And then the introduction of Ned. And that sound effect, the whoop! Let's talk a bit about like the Ned character, I guess.
Yeah. Well, should we talk about Harvey's character as well? Because we haven't really talked about him either. Because we were all, going to be bad guys in some sort of way.
Cause me inconveniences.
Yeah, but how many different bad guys can you do, really? So, I mean, with Ned, we kind of chose him because Ned's kind of a chill, laid-back guy anyway.
He's like a like a kind of like one of those clowns that have just kind of gotten out of prison and they're like got the stripy kind of, I don't know, he's like kind of like those like the old school burglar kind of people.
Yeah, that was the kind of idea.
But him with the like kind of biker jacket and smoking and stuff. We were like, that'd be quite cool.
Yeah, you could be the cool clown.
Cool clown.
Kind of idea. With
the red nose that we got on the day in the morning literally before we got him there. Harvey's character, he's more of like a trickstery clown, right?
Yeah, kind of mischievous, kind of jester clown in a way.
Yeah, like the mischievous. There's a name for those characters, isn't there? Remember back in, because me and Sam both went to the same college. Well, we all the same schools, but all the same schools.
Well, not primary school.
Not primary school, secondary school.
Yeah.
There's because we did film studies together.
Yeah.
There's like it's a form of character that is in those films. The kind of like,
And this is way too long ago for my memory.
It is a long time ago, but it's kind of like the mischief maker in a lot of those old school films, or you see it in like a lot of cartoons and stuff like that. It's like the kind of scoundrel-esque kind of character. That's what we wanted Harvey to be.
Yeah, he just kind of not does it for a purpose. Cause, well, he does do it for a purpose. He does it just to kind of take the piss. You know, Ned does it because he's actually, you've done something to him. You made him drop his newspaper, which is the tiniest thing.
And I ruined his cigarette as well. Or I wasted one of his cigarettes. Which, funny enough, Ned doesn't smoke either. So I was like...
Yeah.
He was like, I don't really smoke. I was like, I thought you did smoke cigarettes. And he's like, no. But, yeah.
Yes. But the look of the makeup, I think, also very much reflects the characters. I mean,
Oh yeah. So with the kind of red nose on him, I don't know what that really signifies, but
I mean, especially with Harvey, he's got a little anchor on his cheek, and
yeah, kind
he's
of like
got really high eyebrows, and
yeah. Well, Ida specifically said like she did because Ida did all the makeup on it as well, as well as the cinematography. But she intentionally did. Bless you.
Thank you.
She intentionally did like different expressions for the eyebrows and stuff depending on what the character is. So like my one's quite high, I think. Is mine quite high?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
The most earnest and childlike almost.
Innocent clown.
Yeah.
To try and make you feel sorry for me. Which that's the kind of root of the video. I think you've got to try and feel sorry for me.
Yeah. We really looked into eyebrow science for this.
Eyebrow science.
Eyebrow science.
And then Harvey's just like kind of menacing downwards, I think, and Ned's was kind of like, I can't even. We can have a look.
Yeah, Ned's more like a. Huh?
It's kind of like a kind of evil one eye, and the other one's not. But yeah. And it's the kind of narrative of the story. We all made sure that the kind of movements all kind of follow that same direction a lot, depending on like where it was going across for you editing it. And then the worst shot of the music video for me.
Which caused Ollie a lot of pain.
It did.
Cold.
It was a flipping freezing day in Cambridge in like, I think it was probably March time, but it was a really cold day and overcast. And you just poured. I think your acting in that scene was really good, actually, to be honest. Like, your expression is quite deadpan, and you can see me.
I'm quite good at being deadpan.
I wasn't. I was like, because I absolutely hate cold water. I hate it.
Yeah, well, you can see.
I cannot stand.
You smile before the water's poured.
Well, it's like a little bit. It's not that bad.
Yeah, because I think Ida gave us a countdown, so you could kind of prepare yourself.
Yeah. She shouldn't have done that in the thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I should have just poured it, but you might have just absolutely shat yourself. So
yeah.
And really threw off.
I just can't. Me and my dad cannot stand cold water. It's like a thing.
Really?
I just can't. So that was not fun at all.
No.
But yeah, and we also only obviously. Because we ain't got a big budget, like we haven't got like a
very small budget.
A Tatter village next to us where I can like get dry and stuff. Yeah. We had one take to do this, so if we messed this up, the whole music video would have been ruined for the rest of that day.
Yeah.
But
and I mean, this whole scene was filmed in about 10 minutes.
Did we? I thought we were there for quite a while.
Well, it was all kind of planned out beforehand, obviously. Because actually, after you got wet, I mean, we whacked it out in about 10-15 minutes, so you could go get a towel.
Oh yeah,
and dry off and change your clothes.
Well, it's like from the movement to going over to the briefcase and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was not very fun.
No, not for you. For me, very fun.
I'm surprised you didn't smile. To be fair.
Yeah, it was really hard not to. But I'm kind of the gardener clown, I guess. Got a little flower on my cheek.
Yeah. You're just more the sad clown. You're like, it's not really evil, you're just sad. And then obviously it's caused by the cheeky Harvey clown.
His eyebrows really are.
Yeah.
I've never really looked much into the eyebrows because that was kind of Ida's part of it. But
and this bit, my feet were cut up so much because well, so that shot there, if you go back, this shot there, you told me, go over there, Ollie, and like, we've got a close up of your feet with no shoes on, with just you in the socks. Go over there and go like past there so we can get a further away shot. I was like, okay, that's fine. And then I walked further away, and obviously I couldn't hear you. That day was like really windy as well, so you just couldn't hear a thing. And like I was because it's like an old farm. It's like a farmland that's kind of been wiped out before
not
summer.
Really. I think it's still in use.
Oh no, yeah, it had like little corn like spikes.
Yeah, they were just stabbing your feet.
And it was just full of stones and that. So if you look at the footage of it, you'll see me kind of going, But then as I came back, you went, Ollie, you didn't need to go that far. Like, why did you go all the way out there? And I was like, you joking me?
But it looked really good. I'm kind of glad you did go that far out there.
Which, funny enough, if you look in this location, you'll see in a minute. I won't be what's the word?
Preempting it.
Preempting
That's probably not the right word, but.
This is the most artful shot of the thing, I think. This looks like the best.
Well, it's your favourite shot.
Yeah.
But I think all of the stuff looks really great here. Ida really cooked on this.
She did. This is like the whole spin on, like, we wanted to do the kind of, I had the idea of being like, imagine like a Mary Poppins scene where I'm setting up a date with that briefcase, which is like the main thing of the video, the kind of briefcase.
Should we actually talk about the briefcase?
Oh, yeah.
We haven't done that yet.
We haven't done that yet.
Because it's not actually a briefcase.
It's not. So the story of the briefcase is, it looks so big and goofy because it isn't a briefcase. When my granddad and my nan passed away, my dad, my auntie and my uncle were going through, because my granddad had like a bar thing attached in his garage. He had a bar attached in. It was quite a cool thing. But as they're cleaning out in like the top bit, like not the ceiling of it, the attic of that bar. I can't talk. The attic of that bar. There was like just this box sat there, and they're like, "What the hell is that?" And they opened it up, and I was like, "Oh, it's just a massive accordion in a box." My granddad I never knew my granddad to play accordion. They just had loads of weird stuff in the house. Bless him, God bless him. But I was just like, then they went to me and were like, "Ollie, I know you like weird instruments and stuff. Do you reckon you can make use of this?" And I was like, "Yes, thank God." I've not used it since. We probably should use the accordion or something.
We should actually probably learn how to play the accordion.
Yeah, it's really weird and hard to play. But we originally got a normal briefcase for the music video because we wanted him to kind of have a thing that he could take around with him, or the character. But then it just didn't look right, and I was like, you know what would be quite goofy, and it's because it's just a massive box.
Yeah, it's really exaggerated.
It's kind of like a suitcasey kind of thing, I guess. Not a briefcase, it's more like a suitcase, I'd say.
Probably not that big, but bit in between, you could say, maybe.
But then I thought once that briefcase or the briefcase thing was developed, I was like, we should have a scene where I'm getting out all the stuff from the date, getting out all the stuff from the date for the end scene from it, like a Mary Poppins sequence where she's just like pulling infinite things out of the bag. But yeah, I think it's quite funny. It's quite
actually
subtle.
Everything was in the briefcase. So
Yeah,
it's actually an infinite briefcase.
Infinite briefcase. You want to talk about how we did it?
Yeah, well, most people would think, oh, we just put a hole in the bottom of the briefcase, but we don't have two accordion cases, and also we don't have the budget to get another one.
Oh yeah, well that thing is battered as it is anyway.
Yeah, and we were not going to be able to match up the different briefcases, I guess. So we literally just put in a hidden cut and.
Well, we put it on a mound. Like
So you were kind of higher up, so we could kind of hide with the lid what was actually in there, let's say. But I just, in between takes, just rested something in front of the briefcase, and then Ollie pretended to reach deep down into it. And,
I did like a thing with like going down like that. So as you can see that shot there that's on the screen here somewhere, I'm going like that. Which just makes it look like I'm reaching in.
Yeah.
Movie magic.
This is my favourite shot. I think this is beautiful.
Yeah. Which, funny enough, which I was saying a minute ago, if you noticed it and you listened to the last song which came out, which was Outside, if you look at the artwork, the single artwork for Outside, it's the same location. So we kind of linked it in some way.
Well, you probably wouldn't be able to tell it's the same location, because I think when we shot Outside, we were right off to the right. Yeah. Right in the right field of, well, right to this.
Is there still the same wind turbines though?
Yeah, it's still the same wind turbines. I wonder if we can actually spot which wind turbines it was.
It was the ones like to my right.
What, literally just to your right now?
Yeah, so like looking at it face on the right.
Yeah.
So it's the same location, so it has got a bit of cohesion in it. And the final touch of the flower. So this scene especially, the final shot of the kind of waiting, we were massively, well, I said from day one, there's a film, so this shot right here, there's a shot in a film by Charlie Chaplin called The Circus, where he's basically sat there, walks over to basically the circus leaves him in the middle of a field kind of thing. And funny enough, I didn't clock this until after we did the music video, and I was rewatching the clip, the Charlie Chaplin clip, in preparation for this the other day. The black star on my eye, we just came up with that on the day. We were just like, that's quite a cool imagery kind of thing. It looks quite cool and interesting. In the Charlie Chaplin film, with the whole kind of, so I'm using a map there, which I then like screw up and then throw it behind me. He kind of does the same thing where he sits down, looks at, he picks up a piece of paper from the floor and then screws up and then kicks it. On that piece of paper in the film, that torn up piece of paper, it's got a massive black star on it. So I guess that's more of a nod to that in some way. We didn't mean to do that.
Subconsciously we did it, I guess.
Subconsciously we did it. That's how a lot of those things happen. But I specifically said when we started it, I was like, I want to replicate that kind of shot of him sat there and kind of like going, you know what, screw it, and then going off. And then the walking off at the end.
Yeah. So what message did you want people to take away from this, from the music video? What do you think this is about? Because we wrote it together as well as Ida helps out with it. My
kind of message of it was the kind of thing of the character of the clown, he's got a goal, and he's trying to get to some place, but the kind of, once you get there, sometimes in life you've got a goal in mind and there's problems that occur and there's things that stop you from getting it, but if you keep going through and get to a place and think you've sorted it and that might not happen, that's just the way kind of like life is sometimes. Like at the time I had kind of certain situations which I've been like working quite hard towards or thinking of in that situation. I mean, it's all done through the kind of you can think of it as like he's trying to sort a date out or like try and meet up someone for a date or make it a person, but that can also be kind of moved over to be as a kind of a feeling, I guess.
Well, I think that's why we kept it so kind of open for interpretation, so that people can take their own meanings into it and kind of
we had the map
in that way.
We had the map in it as well, which I intentionally wanted to keep. You can probably see a little bit of it in that shot previously,
the one against the
windmills, but I was like, we need to make that quite ambiguous, kind of like a MacGuffin in the video. But it's kind of basically just saying like you might not get to the place you want to be right then and there, but eventually you will. And it's fine just to keep moving on, like just keep moving. You just got to keep doing it. So it's quite a positive end to the video, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it's a negative and a positive in a way.
Yeah.
Because the negative is you didn't get what you wanted, but you've got to make the best that you can out of it, I guess. Yeah,
where you just got to take what you've had on board and then move forward. And I think a lot of people can kind of relate to that kind of a thing in life. Well, it's a universal thing. People have always got to. If you're trying, you've got to try for things, but if you don't get them on the first time round, you just got to keep going and moving. Or if that goal isn't what you thought it was, that's fine. And if you change your mind on things, that's fine as well. So yeah, it's got kind of like a dual meaning to it, I guess. I say I guess a lot. I quite like leaving my things quite open-ended. I know what they mean, but I don't want to say exactly what they mean. Because keeping
people can take whatever they want away from it.
exactly, and I think that's what the best art does, really.
Yeah.
It's people put themselves onto it or take it as a part of them if they want to, and they appreciate it.
But that also makes it kind of more personal if you think about it, because you're putting your own interpretation on it. You're not accepting someone else's reality, but you're accepting your own in a way.
That's what all my favourite things do.
Yeah, for sure. It just gives it more meaning, more gravitas.
The best art, I think, in a way, has got to kind of make you inspired to do something, or make art yourself, or do something creative, or just change how you are as a person. I think that's what the best pieces of work do. And that's the kind of tangible, unexplainable to a certain, or untangible thing about what art is and what's so beautiful, and why art is so important, that you can just kind of, that kind of essence of it, I guess. I don't know, that's the fascinating thing, I think, about it. But yeah, thank you for watching the video of us. That was kind of cool, I guess.
That was cool. As we've never seen it.
As
before,
we've never seen it video.
That was quite fun.
That was the first time we've watched that video. Okay, so now we're on to the most important part of the episode, where I'm going to be answering some of your guys' lovely questions, or not so lovely questions. I don't know.
Maybe I should read them.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Why not?
You read them.
I'll interview Ollie.
Okay.
So we have a question here from Kathleen Rose Adams. Her question is, are you doing this while you're still doing a day job?
I am indeed. I work during the day and the mornings. I do quite early morning work. And yeah, well, we just do it like when we can, really. Like this is what we love to do. Yeah. So, and we want to make this our jobs in the future.
Sadly, there's not a lot of money in music at the moment. You see big bands, even like, Wonder Horse, English Teacher, that kind of esque of bands, indie bands which are really big at the moment coming up. They're still working day jobs.
Yeah, you've got to do it.
You've got to do it, otherwise you're not going to live, unfortunately.
But the goal is you've got to. I mean, I'm quite fortunate because I still live at home with my parents, but with my mum. But you've got to earn your money somehow, and in streaming and stuff, there's no money in it really. Especially like after you've got to get up to a certain amount of views or get some sort of fame in some way before you can start making money for it. So this is what we love doing, really, and this is the proof. Like, we just, if you're not getting paid for it, just it's kind of like a thing of just, you got to get on with it and do it yourself. No one's going to give you any opportunities in life like on a silver platter a lot of the time. I mean, there are some people that have had that, but
well, we're not doing it for the money anyway. We're doing it for the love of it. So
yeah, well,
whether
obviously
money comes or not, we're still going to do it.
We do put a lot of time into it, though. Like, that's literally like, we treat it like a second job that's not paid at the moment.
So I'm not sure if this is a follow-up question or part of the same question from Kathleen, but she also says, when do you sleep? I assume at night.
When I can.
When you can.
Yeah, well, we do. It's quite a busy. It's busy, isn't it? Or you just got to do it when you've got to do it. I make sure sleep is very important. Sometimes I don't get enough of it, to be honest. I get in the rut of it where I just don't really sleep, and I get very little, like, bite-sized bits of it. But yeah, I do sleep to a certain degree. I normally do it like through the week. I'm like, doing that, rehearsing, playing a gig, whatever, or filming.
When do you normally go to bed?
Midnight-ish.
Midnight-ish.
One or maybe 1 in the morning sometimes. I've recently tried to go to bed at about like 11 o'clock, but this is also the thing. As like a creative person, for me personally, I come up with my best things at night time. Because you've not got any of the distractions. No one can message you, or well, people do message you if they need you, but like, you're not getting distracted as much by like everyday things. So I find it easier to come up with things and create. So I like do a lot of my songwriting at night times, and like concepts for things. But yeah.
Well, we have another question from Jake Peg 65, best mate to Peter NG.
Peter NG, who's that?
Don't worry, the camera people will get it. He says, Chaplin meets Bowie.
Yeah.
Is there an overarching story or just mini stories?
Oh, okay. So
Well, I think this is in reference to the mini clips we are uploading of the
music video.
So I guess, yeah, there is an overarching story.
Well, there is generally from what we're working on at the moment.
Yeah, it's all connected in some way.
Like we're currently sort of like finishing filming the next release, which is going to be linked into it into some sort of way. I like working in concepts. Well, like especially of like, oh yeah, I didn't realise the day we're recording this, the 28th, Homesick is 2 years old today.
Really? Unk status.
Unk status.
Listen to Homesick, because it's actually a pretty good record.
It is EP.
I think it's good, yeah.
Homesick EP.
Homesick EP.
But yeah, we're kind of following up doing a kind of conceptual piece of work again in some sort of way. Because I just find that interesting. I love that. I like characters, and it's kind of like shows that you're putting effort into kind of creating a cohesive kind of piece of work, even if the songs sound quite different and stuff. But yeah, it is part of a bigger thing. It's a bigger picture.
It is, and you'll see once it's all out.
Yeah, you will.
Yes. And then we've got one more question from Anthony Alexander, who says, did you get any strange looks when we were filming?
All the strange looks.
All the strange looks.
I got yeah, well, there's that shot of me walking through the Grand Arcade in Cambridge, which people are just like looking at me weirdly.
Yeah, I think you can sue probably about 20 people just thinking, what the fuck is this guy doing?
What am I doing? That's what it's about, really.
Yeah.
It makes it interesting, makes it fun. It inspires you to make more things. I think if you, what's the point of looking normal in things like?
Exactly.
What's the
you
point?
Might as well express yourself.
It's all theatre. That's why I like doing this. It's theatre. And you can do. The good thing about it, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but you can do whatever you want, and it doesn't matter. Become whoever you want to be. Project whoever you want to be.
Yeah.
And if you get weird looks, that's on them. It's not on you.
We did have a strange interaction though when we were filming the TikToks.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think you've got two stories you can talk about here. The one involving your sister and the one when we were filming under the tree. But maybe if we talk about the tree one first.
No, I was talking about my sister one. The tree one's better.
Okay.
My sister basically was like, a lot of the music videos, me obviously walking around Cambridge, as you see. And my sister got a message and basically was like, oh, because she didn't know I was out shooting a music video that day. She messaged me being like, oh yeah, so you know your brother, is by any chance, is he walking around Cambridge dressed as like a clown? And my sister obviously didn't know that I was out. She was like, I don't have a clue, but does sound like a thing Ollie would do. So that's like a very Ollie thing. So there's that. And then explain the thing.
Well, we were filming part of a TikTok where it's just Ollie in his clown get up under a tree playing guitar.
Yeah.
And we already had a few people walking past and just looking very strangely. But there was one specific individual as we were filming a TikTok.
Please, if you're watching this, I don't know if you will be, I don't know. Identify who you are, and I would like to see that video if you've got it.
He just came, just asked Ollie, "Oh, can I take a video of you, man?" And it wasn't of anything. It was literally just put his phone in front of Ollie and just filmed him for a few seconds. So.
He just stood there like. Me and you were chatting about what we needed to get for the next take. I was in my full clown get up, but he just was like looking at me, kind of going. Yeah, I just was sat there, and he just was like looking at me, filming over me. And I was
just, thanks, man, and just walked off.
Yeah,
and that was all we knew.
It was for like a solid 3 minutes as well. Like it just was like, okay, yeah, we're trying to film here, but that's cool. Like, I guess that's the reaction you want.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's eye catching, but
I think a few people took some videos of you. I caught someone.
Subtly doing it when we were walking over that bridge. I wonder if they've listened to the song.
Park. Who knows?
Whoever you are, please listen to the song.
Yes.
But yeah, this is gonna wrap this very special, strange, so strange episode of Kooky Club. Thank you so much to everyone who's watched the music video and streamed the song, saved it, added it to your playlist. Shared it on your story, whatever you've got to do these days on social media, because that's the only thing that works, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much for all your lovely comments as well that you just put in. It was a blast making the video, and I'm super excited for what's coming up next.
Yes.
But yeah, is there anything you want to say?
Stay kooky and
Stay strange.
Stay strange and stay listening and watching our stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be lots more of it very soon.
Very soon.
Which is even better and stranger.
Yeah.
Than It's So Strange. So
it's getting stranger.
It's getting even stranger than It's So Strange.
You didn't think it was possible with that next video, huh? Just wait.
Just wait.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
See ya.